Greetings of the day to all my dear students. Today I'm going to start with the first chapter for class 6, that is sources of food. So first of all I would like to discuss what we are going to know in this chapter. What information you will get after finishing this chapter. Okay, so firstly we will discuss what is food, what are its function. We will also discuss about the food variety, the different sources of food, ingredients, edible parts of some plant, food from animals, classification of animals on the basis of food they eat. As you know, they are being divided into herbivores, carnivores and omnivores, right? We will also discuss about parasites, scavengers and decomposers. At the last we will discuss about food chain and food problem. So now I'm going to start with this chapter. Okay, so the name of chapter is sources of food. First of all, tell me, what do I mean by this word food? What is food? Exactly, whatever which should be eaten, right? Can I eat a pen? No. Can I eat a book? No. Right? Can I eat a chapati? Yes. Can I eat fruits? Yes. Can I eat veggies? Yes. So the whatever is eatable, that is being known as food, right? Okay, so why do we eat food? Yes, your answer must be for energy. You are exactly correct. For energy, we eat food. Okay, but my question is, when you have your food, do you directly get your energy or just after that? No, never. When you eat a food, what happens? The food gets digested first in your digestive system. After that, the digested food will go into your blood through the capillaries. The blood will transfer this digested food to all the cells. In the cells, what will happen with this digested food? Respiration. Okay, see, breathing and respiration are different processes. Breathing is inhaling and exhaling of gases, right? And respiration is release of energy from the food. That is called respiration. Where it occurs? In the cell. Okay, what is cell? Cell is the basic structural and functional unit of our life, right? As if a building is made up of bricks, so brick is the basic unit of a building, basic functional unit. So cell similarly like that with us. Cell is the basic functional यूनिट इन आर लाइफ, राइट? सो सेल के अंदर बहुत सारे सेल ऑर्गेनेलीज प्रेजेंट होते हैं एंड वहाँ पर सेल के अंदर माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया में और साइटोप्लाज्म के अंदर इसका रेस्पिरेशन होता है, फूड में से एनर्जी रिलीज होती है, ठीक है? एंड देन योर सेल गेट्स द एनर्जी. सो व्हाट इज़ द फंक्शन ऑफ दैट फूड? वो एनर्जी किस काम आती है? दैट एनर्जी यू गाइज यूज टू वर्क, टू प्ले, to do various activity, right? It is being used for the growth of your body. It is used to for the worn and torn tissues of your body, right? You fall somewhere and after few days you get recover now. So how it happens? जस्ट बिकॉज आपकी बॉडी के टिश्यूज़ जो हैं वो रिपेयर होते रहते हैं, आपकी सेल्स और टिश्यू रिपेयर होते रहते हैं, उनका मेंटेनेंस होता है, राइट? ये न्यूट्रिएंट्स ही रिस्पॉन्सिबल होते हैं उसके लिए. ओके, सो दिस इज़ अनदर फंक्शन ऑफ फूड. Protection from diseases, to keep you fit and healthy, that is also a function of food, because fruits and vegetables are protective food, right? They help us to be healthy. Okay, so these are the functions of food, right? All living organisms need food because they need energy. Everything requires energy. All the machines even require energy. If I talk about the machines, they need electrical energy, right? If I talk about automobiles, they need fuel energy. If I talk about electrical trains, they need electrical energy. So Similarly, all living beings, all living things also need energy to grow and perform so many activities in their life, throughout the life. Okay, now because we need to do a lot of work with that energy, so we have to eat different food variety for that. Okay, so now I'm going to discuss with the food variety. So as you guys know that we eat a lot of different types of food, right? हम पूरीज भी खाते हैं, हम उपमा भी खाते हैं, हम ढोकला भी खाते हैं. We used to eat sandwiches also, we used to eat pizza also, right? We used to eat so many things, rice, biryani also, so many things we eat, right? And we have milk also, we have juices also. So all these different varieties of food provide us different types of nutrients. What I mean by different types of nutrients: carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, right? With different types of nutrients we are getting from different types of food. So and different items are used to prepare these. If I talk about biryani, it needs different ingredients, right? If I talk about sandwich, it needs different ingredients. So what are ingredients? The raw material which are needed to prepare the food item, right? If I talk about a simple rice, what I need to do with that, what ingredients I need? Only rice, water, salt and oil, right? That is what I need to prepare rice. So these are the raw materials which are called ingredients. Okay, now we are going to discuss about sources of food. As you know that we depend on plants and animals for our food, as we are heterotrophs. So what are the sources for us? Either it is plants or it is animal, right? But animals also somewhere depends on plants for their food. So all of us are directly or indirectly dependent on plants for our food, right? Now I'm going to discuss with you food that we get from plants. Okay, are you able to see in this picture? Right, so many types of food I'm having in this picture. I'm having cardamom also, I'm having almonds also, I'm having cauliflower also, I'm having chilies also, I'm having pulses also, I'm having cashew nuts also, I'm having strawberries also, apples also, grapes, cucumber, right? So many varieties of fruits, vegetables and spices I'm having, nuts I'm having in this. So from where we are getting all these we are getting from plants. Okay, because green plants are autotroph, they can prepare their food with the help from process of photosynthesis by using carbon dioxide, water and in the presence of chlorophyll and sunlight. So they are known as producers, and leaves are called the kitchen of the plant because the food is prepared in the leaves. Okay, so plant use the food what is required by them, and this extra food they store in different body parts. Okay, and these stored food material of plants are used by us as food. We get the major parts of our food from the green plants. Okay, so बहुत सारे अलग अलग प्लांट पार्ट्स आप खाते हो. कहीं पर आप किसी प्लांट का रूट खाते हो, कहीं आप स्टेम खाते हो, कहीं लीव्स खाते हो, कहीं आप फ्लावर्स खाते हो और कहीं पर फ्रूट्स खाते हो. ओके, so the part of plant which can be eaten, they are known as edible parts. Okay, so if I talk about the edible part, it might be root. So कौन सी वेजीज की हम रूट खाते हैं? कैरेट, टर्निप, रेडिश, राइट. इफ़ आई टॉक अबाउट स्टेम, देन शुगर केन, अनियन, जिंजर, पोटैटो, इन सब के हम स्टेम खाते हैं. इफ़ आई टॉक अबाउट सीड्स, देन वीट, राइस, क्यूमिन्स, किडनी बीन्स, इन सब के आप क्या खाते हो? सीड्स खाते हो ना, राइट. इफ़ आई टॉक अबाउट नट्स, देन कैशू नट्स, आलमंड्स, ग्राउंड नट्स, वॉलनट्स, ये सब क्या है? दीज आर द nuts that we eat. Okay, so if I talk about flowers, broccoli, cauliflower, banana flower, pumpkin flower, we eat the flowers of these plants. Alright, leaves, spinach, पालक, coriander, cabbage, mustard leaves, सरसों की सब्जी खाते हैं ना, mustard leaves, onion, these are the leaves which we used to eat. Okay, so we eat different plants part. ओके, प्लांट अपना जो एक्स्ट्रा फूड होता है वो डिफरेंट प्लांट पार्ट्स में स्टोर करके रखते हैं, एंड वी यूज टू हैव इट अकॉर्डिंग टू आवर नीड एंड आवर conditions. All right, now I hope this must be clear to you guys. Okay, so now I'm going to discuss with you about the food that we get from animals. Okay, we get food items like milk, eggs, meat, and honey from animals, right? If I talk about milk, then we get milk from cow, buffalo, goats, etc. And milk is being used to prepare so many items. Okay, are you able to see in this picture? Right, all these we get from animals: the fish, the meat, chicken, milk, cheese, eggs, sausages, right? So all these are what? These all are the food that we get from animals, right? Eggs we get from hens, ducks, and turkeys, etc. These are the good source of protein, vitamin. If I talk about meat, meat is also good source of protein. People used to eat meat of hens, goats, fishes, etc. Okay, honey is also an animal product which is prepared by honeybees, right? It is also a nutritious food now, and it's too sweet. It is being used for medicinal purposes also. We used to take it with ginger juice, right, when we feel like coughing. So it is having medicinal use also. Okay, so who made this honeybees. All right, so sometimes people used to do rearing of honeybees also on a very large scale. उनको पालते हैं specially honey के लिए, and that is called apiculture, the rearing of honeybees on large scale. Okay, so where these honeybees are being kept, जहाँ उनको रखते हैं वो space apiaries कहलाता है, and the rearing is known as apiculture. All right, I'm showing you another picture which will show you that what food we get just from cow only. Are you able to see in this picture? Milk, cheese, yogurt, right? All these are the animal products. We get it just from cow only. Alright, so now I'm going to discuss the classification of animals on the basis of their food habits. Okay, so is this picture visible to you guys? Okay, what are these? These are the herbivores. So how we have classified the animals on the basis of food habits? We have classified them into herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, parasites, scavengers, and decomposers. So the what you are able to see over here, these are the herbivores. What are herbivores? Which used to eat only the plant and plant products. Cow, goat, rabbit, sheep, deer, horses, all these are the examples of herbivores. Okay, they are having wide and blunt teeth which they use for graze, to eat the plant, to grind the plant, because plants are having outer layer made up of cellulose, so they need strong teeth to chew that. Okay, some herbivores are ruminants. You know what I mean by this word ruminants? They bring their food back into their mouth after swallowing it. See, if you are providing food to a cow, what will she do? She'll eat all the 4, 5 or whatever you are providing 10 chapatis at a time. And what she'll do later on, at that time she'll just swallow it, and after that she'll bring it back into her mouth to get it chewed properly. आपने देखा होगा गाय को कभी आप कुछ नहीं भी देते हो ना, तो फ्री बैठे बैठे उसका मुंह चलता रहता है, तो वो उस वक्त क्या करती है, ये फूड को रीच्यू करती है. ओके, सो This ability helps them to absorb most of the nutrients from food. Okay, कुछ herbivores होते हैं like squirrel. They are having a sharp incisor in both the jaws. ये teeth क्या करेंगे, उनकी nuts को gnaw करने के लिए help करेंगे, right? Because they used to eat nuts and the other products which are having hard shells, so it will be used for that purpose only. Now butterflies and hummingbirds, we know they are having tubular like structure in the front, right, to suck the nectars. Straw के जैसे mouth parts होते हैं उनके, to suck the nectar from flowers. All right, so all this is about herbivores. Now I'm going to explain you for carnivores. All right, see, this is also another picture of the herbivorous animals. Okay, I hope it must be clear with you what are herbivores. All of you must be able to give answer in your own words now. Are you able to see different animals in this picture? Fox, wolf, lion, shark. What are these? These are the carnivores. Okay, what are carnivores? Which eat only the flesh of other animals. They are known as carnivores or carnivorous animals. Lion, tigers, eagles, wolves, all are carnivores. So what special characteristics they possess? That first of all, because they have to eat other animals, right? They have to eat flesh of other animals, so obviously their teeth should be very strong. Okay, so they are having sharp and pointed canines along with sharp claws and powerful jaws. Okay, and which help them to tear flesh. Okay, eagles, if I talk about eagles, they are having a curved and pointed beak which help them to tear flesh for their prey. Sharks की अगर मैं बात करूँ, then sharks क्या है, sharks के पास small और sharp teeth होते हैं that help them to bite off flesh. Okay, so this is all about carnivores. ईगल की पॉइंटेड बीक होती है जिससे वो टेयर कर पाते हैं. सो ऑल दीज आर द एग्जाम्पल्स ऑफ carnivores. Okay, now next I'm going to discuss about omnivores. Are you able to see here the pictures of humans, bears, pigs, hens, etc. What are these? These are known as omnivores, right? What are omnivores? That eat both the plant product and the flesh of other animals. Okay, so humans, bears, rats, crows, cockroaches, all these are the examples of omnivores. Okay, so what are the special characteristics of these omnivores? They are having different types of teeth. Okay, if I talk about humans, we are having incisors, molars, premolars, canines, 4 types of teeth. Okay, and each of them are having their different function of tearing, gnawing, chewing, grinding, etc. So because we have to eat both plant and flesh, so we are having different types of teeth for that. If I talk about crow is having sharp and pointed beak, and such type of beak is helpful in eating variety of food items. Okay, now the next that I'm going to discuss is about the parasite. Okay, so next we are going to discuss about parasites. What are parasites? Which live on or inside the body of other living animals, or you can say plants. Okay, जिसके ऊपर ये डिपेंड रहते हैं वो क्या कहलाता है, इनका होस्ट. ओके, एंड दे ऑब्टेन फूड फ्रॉम देम. They don't give them anything, they just get their food from their host. They totally depend on their host for their food. They don't give anything in return to them. Otherwise they make them ill also, right? So leeches, bugs, fleas, all these are the examples of parasites that live outside the body of other animals. Okay, so some parasites like roundworm, tapeworm, pinworm, hookworm, ये कहाँ रहते हैं? ये रहते हैं बॉडी के अंदर. ये जो fleas, leeches, bugs हैं, they live outside the body of other animal, right? Are you able to see louse in this pitch? Mosquito, cockroach, ये तो बॉडी के बाहर रहते हैं पैरासाइट के, एंड दे टेक देयर न्यूट्रिशन फ्रॉम देम. इफ आई टॉक अबाउट tapeworm, roundworm, pinworm, hookworm, they live inside the body, and these parasites absorb the food digested by the host. Okay, they totally depend on their host, and they can make them ill also. In the very beginning, when I told you that we eat different plants and plants parts, then this picture is a very good example that what part of plant we eat. We can eat a whole plant. Are you able to see in this pic? Right, we can eat roots also in the form of carrots. We can eat stem also. We can eat leaves also in the form of spinach. We can eat flowers also in the form of cauliflower, broccoli. We can eat seeds also, right? So we can eat the whole plant. Okay, one more example I would like to provide you regarding this. Look in this picture, how beautifully it's explaining that what plant parts we eat, right? Are you able to see? The potato, the turnip, different plant parts are here. Are you guys able to see here? Okay, so these are the all edible plants part which we used to eat. So today we have discussed so many topics. All right, we have discussed what is food, what are the different varieties of food we eat, what are ingredients, what are the sources of food, what food we get from plants, what food we get from animals. Then we classified animals on the basis of herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, and parasites. Okay, next topic we will discuss in next class. Till then, stay safe, stay home. Thank you so much.